Hi, I'm Trent Ford from Hart Civil Contractors. We are a civil construction company based out of the Southern Highlands region. We service mainly anywhere southwest of Sydney, or pretty much anywhere in New South Wales. We predominantly do stormwater drainage and subdivisional jobs. We're out here at Menangle, working for a company we generally like to work for and we have a good relationship with, WEM Civil. And yeah, we're about 3/4 of the way through the drainage and looking to hopefully close it out soon. My story is, it sort of just come about really. I ended up leaving school and working for an uncle doing concrete, and then evolved into one of his mates that had a small civil company at Appin, NJD Civil, where I first started doing civil works really. Dabbled in a few smaller machines there and ended up leaving there to work for a local civil contracting company called TRN Group. Worked there for just over 9 years. Left there obviously chasing a bit more money and a bit more experience in other fields of the job, but all sort of fell apart midway through COVID. The company I was working for lost a lot of work and got to the point where they were putting people off, and unfortunately I was one of those people. I started subcontracting to another ex-TRN foreman that I knew, Mick Bray from MJ & Sons. He had a small little operation, pretty much doing what we do now, but at a smaller scale. We were hiring a machine, and then I just said to him, if I buy one, will you hire mine? And he said, yeah, no worries. So I got my first digger. It was a little 10-ton Yanmar, and then it just sort of snowballed from there. You can buy a second-hand machine and it can have an amount of problems that you can't see with the naked eye or mechanics can't pick up. With a new machine, you've got full warranty. You know you're getting what you pay for. If anything does go wrong, the resale value is going to be a lot easier, a lot higher. It just sort of made a bit more sense. Obviously, it was a bit daunting at the start with the outlay and having to pay for it. All in all, between a new one and a second-hand one that you would try and get with low hours, the price month to month isn't that different. So it's yeah, it was a bit of a no-brainer. The next machine that I bought for subdivisional works was the 135-7. We've done some really good jobs in it, like really difficult, intricate jobs, obviously where space and tightness is an issue, so the perfect machine for all that, having the knuckle boom and the extra counterweight and stuff like that. So it's the most universal machine I think that I've got. It sort of kick-started what we're doing now, so it is one of my favourites, yeah. Mark Brazzo for Brazzo Civil, they predominantly run Kobelcos. They don't seem to have any issues with them, and I have not heard of anyone else having any issues with them. So it was a bit of a no-brainer. And I also had an ex-TRN colleague that went to STM. He sort of talked me into it. Nathan Froome, his name is, really good buddy of mine. He sort of sold it to me, and I don't hesitate when it comes to buying things. If I'm gonna get it, I'll just get it. I'm an impulse buyer, that's the word I'm looking for. So he sort of talked it up to me, and then I got in it and it was good, and then yeah, it just sort of evolved from there. A lot of old sewer mobs always run Kobelcos too, and they work them harder than anyone else. So if they're running them, then you know there's not gonna be any issues with them. They've all got generous power. You're paying for the quality, and look at them, like look at it. It's a beautiful machine. It's got just enough tech in it where it's not taken away from it being a digger. The cameras, all the safety, the height restrictors, your depth restrictors, that's all the stuff that you need. Anything outside of that, you're sort of taking away the fun of it being a digger. So that's what I like about Kobelco. They're at the right level. I like where they're at with it. I got the SK230, which is an American spec Kobelco. It's the most stable 23 I've been in, and also digs like a champ. No dramas with it, comfortable. You can jump out of that and you can jump into that. They're 20-ton different in size, and it's the same. The faster you move, the more money you make, obviously being on meter rate and stuff like that, so you want to rip the dirt out, you need big diggers. So that was sort of the thought behind getting the 38. Obviously deal with STM, the 23 I got second hand, but they done all the warranty changeover and stuff like that, and they've been looking after it since I've had it, so it's pretty much is from them, it's their machine now, warranty wise. After Nathan left STM, he moved on. His calls were getting diverted to Mark. So I've just been solely dealing with him. For how high up he's in the company, he still treats you with respect and make you feel like your family, which is good, or that I find anyway. I think I spoke to him the whole process of buying that machine. We spoke twice. One of those times when they were dropping it off. So it wasn't a hard buy, it was easy. I'm happy as we are at the moment. We're at a good size, we've got a good crew. We'll take baby steps at the moment and we'll get where we need to be. Same myself, 5-10 years. Hopefully we're doing our own small subdivisions, to tell you the truth. That's the goal. But we'll keep packing along how we are, and then we'll get on top of things, and then hopefully we can make that a reality in the next 5 to 10. My advice to someone starting out, obviously you got to have the skill to do the job. That'd be number one. I personally would buy new machines if I knew that I could make it work, but I can't comment on how other people, what their work ethic likes and things like that. But yeah, I definitely would go new machines again if I had to do it all over again. All right, if anyone's chasing stormwater or excavation works in southwest Sydney region, give us a call on 0404 644 694. And if you're looking to buy a new Kobelco, head down to STM and they'll sort you out. If anyone's needed any stormwater work done in the southern, it again.
No one gets it right.